She hates the tripod. Oh, it's okay, baby girl. Come here. Come here. She hates it. See, it's okay. It's just a tripod. Hi. It's okay. You're okay. You're so okay. Good protecting mommy, though. Good protect. You want? Can we smell it? Look, see, it's okay. It's okay. I promise. Smell the tripod. Come on. Good. Yes. You're so big and brave. See, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. I think I need to clean my lens though. It's okay. Oh. You gonna be okay? You gonna be okay for mommy to finish the video? Yeah. Let's clean the lens. I'm back to talk about my breast reduction, and I'm starting to realize white against white may not have been my best idea, but I really like this hair with the white, so we're gonna go with it. Okay, so quick recap. I got a breast reduction because I was a 30G and I'm rather petite. I'm 5'2". I fluctuate in weight, not gonna give sizes, but I wear an extra small to small top. And being a 30G was a little excessive, to say the least. I was really uncomfortable growing up because nothing fit right, everything was a little weird. And then as I got older, I started to develop back problems, and so it was time. It was something I thought about for a really long time before doing it. And I honestly never thought I would get it done. I thought I was just gonna live with it, but surprise, surprise. I got with my gynecologist and kind of told her what I wanted, why I wanted it, and she actually gave me a recommendation for a surgeon. So I had looked and gotten a little bit of a list going of people that I was gonna talk to and look into, and the doctor she gave me was actually on my list. So I saw her like late June. I called early July to make the appointment and talk to them and just get information, because that was my whole thing, was I was just gonna get information. Scheduled my consult for August 1st, which was a month out, and everything happened like super quickly. Had my consult August 1st. He kind of gave me real expectations of what I was gonna look like and what to expect. And then the day after, they called me and said he had an opening for a surgery date before the end of the year and if I wanted to take it. So obviously I said yes, because otherwise I was going to wait like a year or two. I got my surgery date and time, and I just had to get ready for it. So at pre-op, that's when they told me like when to get to the hospital, what the day's gonna look like, and all that fun stuff. So let's fast forward to surgery day. November 13th, 2019. I had to be at the hospital at 10 a.m. The week before, I went and did blood work, and they did an express check-in type deal. That was wonderful. If you're ever doing a procedure, I highly recommend checking if your hospital does express, because I didn't have to do any paperwork the day I got there. All my blood work is done. I pretty much signed in. I waited 5 minutes, and then I got escorted to a room. Wonderful process, because none of your vitals really change in a week. They'll ask you if anything drastic has happened, but it's great. Can't recommend it enough. If my frame keeps moving and I'm like in different spots, it's because I'm like stopping, getting the dog, cutting back. So where was I? Oh yes, hospital day. So I got there, super easy check-in, got to a room. What was weird was I was in this like purple gown, and it had these little like openings for suction, like a vacuum. And it was like little square one here, and they had like two up here, and I think they had one or two down by my legs too. They put these like compression socks on you. The tube thing that I was just mentioning, it's a heater. And so the whole point is there's something about heat and helping with blood flow so you don't bleed out during surgery. I'm not a doctor, I don't fully remember, but it was really cool. And they came in and, you know, asked all the typical questions, and then the surgeon came in marked me up, which I have a photo before that. And it's the last photo that I have of my chest. And it means so much. Like, I didn't think this would mean that much to me. But it's nice to have to reference. In the consult, we actually picked how we wanted to remove the tissue. Originally, we were gonna do lollipop, which literally circle down. Looks like a lollipop. But we later decided that we wanted to do an anchor method. And I honestly am so glad I did it. It has more scarring, it's less aesthetically pleasing, but it has more tissue removal. It allows for more tissue removal, which is the whole reason of the surgery. And so we did that, and honestly the scars aren't that bad. So surgery was about 3.5 hours long, and when I left, I had found this in a thing about prepping for a breast reduction, and it came in handy. It was to put a pillow between you and the seatbelt, so that way, if you get in an accident, your new boobs aren't hurting. So I made it home. I spent a lot of time on the couch. That's pretty much where my bed was. I was on the medicine they gave me, the painkillers and stuff, for like 4 days. Got off of it. It wasn't too bad. I had more nerve sensation than anything else. So let's get into that a little bit. So full disclosure, I did not have sensation in my chest before. Nerve sensation. I couldn't feel it. I could feel pressure to the skin. Obviously, like I can feel skin to skin contact, but I couldn't feel cold, hot, none of that. And so they told me that there was a possibility after the surgery that I would lose sensation. So to me, I'm like, I already have no sensation, so like, can't lose what you don't have kind of thing. They didn't tell me I would get it back. And I wasn't expecting that. Like, it has gone down a little bit. I think it was more like a shock, but I felt cold, I felt heat, everything. Like everything a normal person experiences with like their nipples getting hard, I felt, and it was a shock to say the least. So that made the first week kind of difficult, and that was the only reason I even started to take the gabapentin that they gave me. I hate gabapentin, I don't recommend it, it's awful. But I took 2 pills just to ease into having a nerve feeling in my chest. Thought I was like in the clear at the 2nd week because I had gone out, I was wearing like zip ups and button ups. I started being able to pull sweatshirts over my head, and I was keeping it pretty casual, but I was able to do more stuff. Black Friday rolls around and I can't lift my arms. So when I say I can't lift my arms, I meant like I could do this. This could not go like this, like it had been. I couldn't move my arms above here. This was my movement. This was the maximum of my movement on both sides. It would pull down here. Not being able to lift my arms really only lasted for about 5 days. It was getting better. I had only planned to take a week off of work. I ended up taking a month because I had that first like 2 weeks, I didn't think I had an actual surgery. Didn't feel like I had a surgery. It wasn't until that like 3rd week, Black Friday time period that I actually felt like I had a surgery. And I was like, oh, I actually did have major surgery. That's right, hello. During recovery, I actually was drinking a ton of water, more than I usually do, and I was using arnica. Arnica helped with the swelling and bruising. I don't think it's fully necessary, but I had success with it on my ankle surgery a couple years back in regards to little to no swelling. So I didn't notice too much of a difference because my doctor was like, you're gonna swell regardless of what you take because of the area. So I guess use that at your own discretion. So expectations I had going in versus coming out. I had a specific boob image that I wanted. And at my consult, my surgeon said, throw all that out the window. Let's look at what you are currently and go from there. So The width didn't change. That would involve a procedure where they come a little bit more under here and go into the armpit, and then you get into muscle, and that's a whole separate thing. And so all of my stuff, my scars are here, here, and then around. Everything is down here. They did not affect the upper region at all, which I didn't expect to be in bras so quickly, or the bra that I got, which brings us to that lovely moment. Okay, this thing looks so weird. This was my post-surgical bra. It is, I got vaccines, don't mind that. It is very tight. I don't like it. I ended up having to wear a cotton tank top under it just because it was like rubbing down here. It is a Velcro strap, front closure. This makes me look so much bigger than I am, but the beauty of this, I'm not gonna undress. I could adjust it, so if I was sitting down and it was like pressing in too much here, I was actually able to just undo it. And so that was nice. I was in this for about a month after, and God, I was so happy to get this thing off. This is the Ana Ono one. They sell this at Soma. I had to get mine online because the Soma only has as low as a small, and I needed an extra small because of the band. So you can see that there's a difference between the band. It is not as long, it is a shorter, and there's no Velcro straps, but it has the hook and eye that's in the front, and it is a 3-clasped hook and eye, which just means that over time, as it gets looser, I can tighten it as needed. This was what they recommended about a month out, just to help like shape and hold structure. It does have lining that comes in it. I took the cup lining out because I hate it. Even when I was bigger, I hated it. But yeah, so this is where we're sitting, and it's a pretty big back still. It's not cute, but you know, gets the job done. Not yet ready to transition into a regular bra. They do want me to wait, I'm adjusting everything now. They do want me to wait until June to really do like wired and everything, but they want me to just look for bras or bralettes that have support. And so I haven't found one I really like yet, but I'm looking. And I am about a C to D cup. My swelling isn't gonna be fully gone until June, where I hit that 6-month mark, but I would say I'm about 4 cup sizes smaller than where I started, which is a huge relief for me. I am about December, January, February. So I am 3 going on 4 months post-op. And my scars, I still see them. I have a scar gel I can put on them. I haven't. And it's honestly because it still feels weird to touch them. It still feels weird that these are mine now, that they don't look like what they did. And it feels weird to watch your body change, and change in a way that makes sense proportionally. I always felt really out of proportion, and I always told myself like, oh, my clothes don't look good, nothing like fits correctly on me, I always look really big, I look really fat, and I have super negative self-image because of it. And I'm still working on that part. There is an adjustment period, but it's so nice to put on a shirt that didn't fit or was really tight and it fits. Like, this seems simple. This is like a super simple top. I couldn't wear this before because I just looked so chesty that you couldn't see that this was actually like a fold over. It all just looked so top heavy. And I can wear sweatshirts and I can hide my boobs. Like, I hid my size before, but I can actually, like, I look petite. I look normal. I don't look unproportionate, and it's so nice to have. I'm falling. I bruised my foot. It hurts to stand on. It's so nice to not have to worry about, is something too low cut? I said I wear like an extra small or a small usually, but I would have to go to like a medium or large just to compensate my tops. Shoot, I was in 8th grade, child, teeny tiny child, and my bikini top was a 2XL and my bottoms were extra small? Extra small or, no, I think we did a small for coverage because again, 8th grade. But I had to get a 2XL just for my boobs so that it would cover enough because child. But it's like, now I can buy a small bikini off the rack and it's gonna fit. That's it. That's my breast reduction story. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but it meant the world to me to get it done. I can't recommend it enough. And I'm so happy with the results. I can't wait to kind of like tone the rest of me up and like look for swimsuits and find more clothes that just fit better. Wear a button down that actually fits. That'll be amazing. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, let me know down below. But thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye, guys. Hi. Present day me. Popping in because I forgot 2 things. I forgot to share my surgeon name and little disclaimer photos. So my surgeon was Dr. Minas Chrysopoulou. Cannot recommend him enough. He was so nice to me. He took what I wanted and gave me realistic ideas. And his practice does travel accommodations and recommendations just to help you if you are coming from out of town. And then I asked for photos of the tissue that was removed. And I got them, wonderfully enough. So I'm gonna put in those photos in a moment. So if that's not for you, thanks for watching till the end. But if that is something that you're into, this next bit is for you. This was the left, and this was the right. One is a lot bigger than the other. Bye. That's it.